Well, we're back for another week.
What up, Mrs. 360?
Nothing much. What's up, Mzz Bk?
Nothing chilling, man. Shit, it's been a minute, man. So shit. You tuned
Go.
in out of line with Mzz Bk and my
And
girl.
Mrs. 360. Woo. I'm already tired.
Girl, it feels like it's been a long week.
I know, right? Like, really and truly. Like, the week went by a little fast, though. It went by
it,
kind of
it
fast.
it did, but it still felt long.
Think so?
A little bit on my part, yeah.
Man, I don't know. I really don't know what to say.
But I can't wait till Friday though.
Friday. Oh, you can't wait for your week to be over.
That part, that part. Girl, I'm telling you, it's funny. It's funny. We had to put out another person today.
Are you serious?
Girl, because we do like what they call checking everything, like a shakedown or whatever you want to call it. And this lady, which she has so many bags that she goes literally everywhere with it and her little walker, like 10 bags, like of just I don't know what it is, but anyway, they went to go check her stuff, and she had a makeup case full of padlocks, and and you can't have them because you can use them as a weapon or whatever.
Right.
So can you believe that she did not want to give them up? She rather go ahead and get booted out for the night, and then she thought it was just going to be for the night. No, you are not going to be able to allow it back in until you give them up. Plain or simple. So tomorrow's going to be very interesting. So we're going to see how it's going to
Because you
work
think
out.
she's gonna come back?
Oh, she's definitely going to come back. Now the thing is she going to come back with those padlocks? If she come back with those padlocks, then nah, she can't get in.
Wow, that kind of sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, yeah, but it's going to be interesting because she's one of them stubborn ladies.
Well, I hope she gets it together because shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. You don't want to be sleeping out there in the streets.
That part.
Hmm.
I'm over here playing around with things, so
I was just gonna ask you, what are you doing over there? Inquiring minds want to know.
I'm playing around with what shit is looking like
Mm.
on on YouTube. I'm trying to see what it looks like on YouTube.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, while you playing a little bit, let me do my little league match. Choo, 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 choo.
Oh man.
I gotta represent.
Of course, of course. Well, I go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and put this.
Shout out to the
Put
Maryville duplicators.
Go ahead and put this YouTube link on the Facebook page real quick.
Okay.
You
I'm
know
glad,
what?
I'm glad the
Fuck.
weather is finally cooling down a little bit.
I know. I'm really happy about that.
Finally.
I do see that I'm having like major problems.
Bear with us. A little technical difficulties.
I'll say, like, come on now, people, cooperate with me here.
See, that's how you know it's live and it's not pre-recorded.
That part. Like, come on, just let me do what I'm trying to do here.
just hang in there.
That part. Jeez.
Shit, well, while she doing that, make sure you tune in every Wednesday at 8 o'clock to Out of Line. You never know what we're talking about. And if there's a subject that you think we need to be talking about, make sure you hit us. Hit us up on Facebook, all social media sites. You can hit up Mrs. 360, Soundbox 360, or you can hit me up, Mrs. Bk, at Legal Mob Entertainment. So I'm interested in seeing what's going on, Mrs. 360.
Me, the hell too. So I think that I got it. I think that I did it. I think.
Let
All
me
right. So let me see. Here's the question though.
What's the question?
Can they hear us?
uh, if you can hear us.
Okay, wait, they can because I just went to our Twitch and I can hear it.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just heard, yeah, I'm hearing myself back and forth over here. So,
Hey, that's one way.
all right,
That's
there we go.
that's
I think we're in business. I think we're in business.
okay. That's one way of finding out.
Yeah, yeah. And as long as the other platforms are cooperating, then we're straight and we're good.
Yep. Yep.
So now we can get down to the nitty gritty.
Yes. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Okay, so over and over again, we have to talk about these women that are single, that claim that they choose to be single. Are they really choosing, or do they just have no other choice?
Well, some may be choosing to be single. I know I'm choosing to be single. You know,
Well, see, I didn't want to put you out there and just ask you,
I already
yeah,
know. You
yeah.
know, my thing is you never know with you. So the thing is like I'm gonna put myself out there before you put me out there.
I wasn't gonna do that. I can't do that to you. I'm gonna do it to other people, right? But I try to, you know,
So
I'm
for
not
my
that way when it comes to you. I'm a little bit more.
right. But for myself, I choose to be right now. I mean, I don't have to be, I really don't, but I choose to be right now.
Okay, so what are the reasons?
Um, First of all, I'm focused on me right now. I think it's time for me to just be focused on me. You know, and shoot, I'm I still have issues within myself. Trust issue is a motherfucker. Once that gets ruined, it's like, and then everything that I've been through, is to me is like, okay, now I gotta learn this person. You know what I mean? I gotta learn it. It's him, his family, and it's like I'm not ready for all that right now. Trust is my worst enemy right now. So I don't trust nobody. So
I mean,
you know, I might be missing out on my blessings as well, as my mom says. You know, she's like, shit, you may be missing out on your blessings and you don't know because you got this wall up. You know,
right.
but those are the chances that I'm willing to take. To me, if there's somebody that's interested and and like I done had other people be interested, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And it's unfair for me to be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and we gonna be together. And for why? For why? But why? It's like, because first of all, I'm not being honest with myself, and I'm not being honest with that person because I'm not going to be able to give that person my all. You know,
So, what do you think it's gonna take to make you ready?
um, I'll know when I'm ready. You know,
So, is it because you're looking for a certain type of
I,
person,
no,
or
I'm not even looking. I'm not even looking. So it's like, I don't know. I'm not looking. If it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? But I'm currently not looking, you know. And
how can it? But the thing is, right? How can it happen though
if I don't put myself out there,
right?
well, to me, first of all, I get hit on a lot. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And the thing is, if I choose to go, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go with this person. You know, we're gonna see what it, but I haven't felt like that with anybody yet.
I heard that, y'all. She said she get hit on a lot.
Jeez. There you go. Go on and see it.
She's not trying to be conceited or anything, but she get
I'm
hit
not.
on a lot.
I'm far from conceited. You already know that. You know, I am confident. There's nothing wrong in being confident. I'm not conceited. Why you doing all that? Screen your eyes.
Okay. You're
You
not
know.
conceited. Can we say vain?
No, I'm not vain. I'm far from vain. I'm far from vain. Far from vain. You know who's vain? Jasmine. That's who's vain. Your niece. She's
How
vain.
about both of them? Your niece.
She is.
They're
Oh,
both of them.
I
Both
can see.
Jasmines are.
I can see that. I can see that easily.
Yes,
They are
yes.
beautiful. They are beautiful. You
I
know.
mean, you see her birthday pics that
She did that too. She did that. Shout out, in fact, happy birthday, Jasmine.
ooh, child. Two Jasmines and they both yeah, they're both out there.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? And they both models.
All I could do is laugh about it because like, oh my gosh. Girl, when I because I was there for her while she was doing them pics and stuff, and I was just like, and I was like, I couldn't really say anything because I had to remember how, like what I was doing back then. You know
I
what I'm
was just
saying?
gonna say
So
that. You gotta go on and rewind and play it back real quick.
right, like I was showing some skin. I was doing some things. So it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I can't really say anything to be hypocritical.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're gonna get back to these women out there. We're gonna leave you alone for a little bit. We're
Hey,
not gonna
you gonna leave me alone?
for a little bit, just for a little bit,
Uh,
just for a little bit.
but you know what? I can say that I can see how some women, not all, but some women, it's hard for them to find a man just because of the type of woman they are. You know, either because there are women out there that are how can I say, like very disrespectful, rude, you know, just I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure we all have seen. And then there's some women that I'm like, damn, why you single? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, do you think it has to do with the quality of men though? I mean, there's a lot of men that are on different shit now these
Right,
days. You know
right.
what I
Well,
mean?
yeah, and then some women, you know, their expectations are very high.
Okay, so let's go with these expectations now. Because okay, I said I was gonna leave you alone, so I will. So let's talk about other women. Their expectations when it comes to men. Like they want them to do certain things. It's like in order for you to date certain women, you have to make a certain amount of money, you have to drive a certain car, you have to live in a certain place. Like I okay, would you ever date a man that lived with a woman? Like that's I'm not
I think that's you're come on now. Who are you talking to
I
again?
meant live with their mother, not live with their woman, because that's a whole different situation about
Yes, I
these
was just
men that live with their wives and still out there dating, but
right.
their mother. Dating a man that lives with their mother. That's a touchy, like,
That
I can't.
is, that is. But at the same time, I feel like if you're a grown man, you should have your own place.
You should.
You should have your own place.
What age do you think a man should like move out of their mother's house? Because I mean,
Well, I don't know. It depends. Because if my son, my youngest son is 23, if he wanted to move back home, you already know he coming home. you know, but 30 is too old to be living at home.
I just don't think that I personally could deal with a dude that's living with his mom.
No, because where is he gonna take you?
To her house?
And y'all all three gonna sit down and watch a movie.
Yeah, like literally, basically. I mean, you can't do what you want to do. You can't be as loud as you want to be. You got to be respectable to this woman because it's her house. Like it's just a lot. And me personally, I'd rather say no, especially at a certain age. Like, okay, in your teens, okay, you get
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Early 20s, okay, you
Okay.
get it.
Yeah, 25, 26, they should have their own place. Maybe 28.
What if
Please.
they just had a section of their own house? In the house, you're
Oh,
dating a guy who lives
okay.
in the.
That's
Okay,
something
we're from the East Coast. We got basements. What if
right.
he has the basement?
That's something
You know what I
different.
mean?
Yeah, that's something different. That's his space. You know what I mean? His mom upstairs, but he downstairs. Okay.
You still got to say hi, ma'am, miss, ma'am, when they come in the damn house. Shit.
Hey, some of them though, because some of them you just go in and you can just go straight to the door to the basement, where the basement door is right there by the door of the house as well. You feel what I'm saying? So you either choosing to go inside the house or you choosing to go in the basement.
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one because
At at the end of the day, they should have their own place. That's the bottom line. They should have their own place.
now, do you think it's just a one-sided thing? Because I really do. I see a lot of women that, and if this dog don't shut the hell up, I see a lot of women that want certain things from men, and it has to like they're really particular about it. Like you have to make over 80,000 a year.
So these women obviously should be making the same
Do
or
you,
better to want somebody. I mean, how are you going to be making $15 an hour, but you want somebody that's making $100 an hour? You know what I'm saying?
see? Because I guess the end of the goal is to find a man that's making $100,000 a year or more, and get them to wife you up and settle down with them. You know what I mean? So
Right,
then that way you no longer have to work anymore. Because not every woman wants to keep on working. Some of
right.
them want to be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
That is their goal for some of them. Like you know how it was. It was like the goal was is to find a man, get married,
Right.
have kids, have babies, settle down.
Mm-hmm.
So now the goal is like who cares about a goddamn job? Not every woman wants to be that person in the industry to make a whole bunch of money. Some of them just want to find a man to take care of them. I guess the question is what do they have to offer a man like that?
Exactly. Because half of these women nowadays, um, they don't want to cook, they don't want to clean, they want it all done for them. So what are you bringing to the table to these type of men? You know what I'm saying?
But is that really a necessitary? Necessitary. I'm making up words. I'm making up words, y'all. It's necessitary. Is a necessity for a woman to cook and clean.
No, it's not. But it's, I mean, why wouldn't she want to cook and clean?
Some women think they're too good for that. Especially if they're with somebody
Oh,
that has money, they would rather just hire somebody to come in
right.
and cook and
You
clean.
you you right about that. You right about that.
And then you have women out there that just feel like, their job is to just look good. And that's just good
Oh,
enough. As long as they look good and they
they
do what they have to do in the bedroom,
right. They want to be a trophy wife.
Right. So all the rest of that doesn't matter. But then once again, the question is, what do you have to offer? Because there's a lot of women out there that look good. There's a lot
Right.
of women out there that throw down inside of the bedroom. What makes your ting tang so much more better than the other woman's ting tang that a man's gonna go ahead and take care of you?
Right. That part. Shit. And that nowadays, first of all, that it's I mean, you can push that all you want, but how long you gonna be able to push it? You feel me? You ain't gonna be able to keep up the same rhythm forever.
Why not?
Some of them won't be able to.
Why?
So
The
what they
knees gonna
gonna
get
do?
weak?
Huh?
Are the knees gonna get weak? Like, why can't they keep it up?
Hey, you never know. You never
Or
know.
you think they just get lazy? They get comfortable. They get lazy.
There you go. They get comfortable, and they get lazy.
I mean, it goes both ways though, because
Well, it
well,
does. It does. It does.
it's like I feel like okay, so if the woman has to keep on doing everything that she's doing to keep that man, and she's not cooking, cleaning, or any of that kind of stuff, he has to make sure he keeps on making the same kind of money or better.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he drops off from making that money, do I still have to keep my standards up here? Do I still have to be looking like this and do what I was doing, like helicoptering and shit? Do I still got to do that? Or can I just lay there now? I'm just saying, like,
Hey, but some of them just gonna lay there because the money done left. And some of them, and then you may find a couple of them be like, come on, we can do it. It's gonna come back. You maybe got some writers out there, but it ain't too many writers.
see now, I feel like because the way society is set up now, there's so many men out there that want to do this polygamy thing.
Yeah, that's the new thing. I mean, it's not new, but it seemed like it's just more out there now.
And I feel that's why a lot of women want to stay single because a lot of them don't want to share. Not willingly, they don't want to share a man.
Mm-hmm.
So why not stay single till you find somebody that just wants to be with you and not with nobody else?
Exactly. But then some of them are in it because you know shit more income. you
More
know
income, my ass. More income, more problems, more babies, more periods, more
that
fucking all kinds of shit.
that's true. But then there's some people who they're like shit. We get along just fine.
So I would love to know women that would actually tap in and say, I'm okay with the polygamy shit. I'm okay with sharing my man.
Oh, that'd be very. Does anybody out there want to tap in? Because that's an interesting conversation.
Who's really into polygamy like that? Like, can you really see it working out, sharing a home with all these different personalities? I
Shout
mean,
uh, shout out, Boss Fetty.
they sit there and say, "What's up, Fetty?" People sit there and say that it's an income thing, and you guys are going ahead and you're building your money, you're stacking up and all that stuff right there. But I feel like that's a cop out. I do.
Yeah,
I think that's just an excuse when you sit there and say, "Well, it's all about the money. We're all putting all our money inside the same box." Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just say you want to have your cake and eat it too.
I was just gonna say they want it all, huh? Is that what it is?
It is. And I really feel like women that are okay with the polygamy thing are lazy.
Mm.
They're like, well, now I got somebody to share this shit with. I don't have to do all the cleaning and the cooking, and I don't have to fuck this motherfucker every night. Every time that he got a little, I can just be like, oh, okay, go over
Right
there.
now, I don't feel like it tonight. Can you do them tonight?
Can you get this? My knee is feeling a little bit sore today. I mean, can you get
Right.
that for me? That's how I feel that is because I don't know a lot of women that are okay with that. A lot of women that I hear speaking about the whole polygamy thing are like hell to the nah. They don't want to share.
They don't want to share.
If you're trying to be with someone, in a relationship with someone is because you don't want to be lonely, right? But if you're in a polygamy relationship, you're not sleeping with this man every night because now he has to sleep with a couple of other people. So
Yep.
what in the hell? Wait, hold on. Who is this? Who's this? What they say?
If the man can provide for the woman, it's no problem. Society has taught us only one point of view, but let's be honest. Has the traditional view of marriage work at this present time?
Has the traditional view of marriage worked? Well, I think for a lot. I think for a lot of people it has worked, especially for those of us or those people that have had parents and grandparents that are still married.
Yeah.
So the traditional marriage has worked. And I think the reason for that is because they refuse to give up. You
Yeah.
just don't have a problem and say, you know what, F this, I'm out.
Right.
You work it out. It's
they
for
hung in there.
it's for what, bad or worse, thick, thinner, whatever the hell the shit goes.
Death do us part. Death do us part.
Till death do us part. We might kill each other up in here, but it's till death do us part.
Right. Right.
I mean, you just don't get married and just say, okay, I give up.
No.
And I just think to sit there and think, well, if we're in a polygamy relationship, as long as you can afford all these women, it'll work.
Why does the majority of celebrities get divorced?
Well, that's a damn good question. That's a damn good question. I feel like, and I don't think it's the majority, because if we look back, I mean, Denzel Washington is still married.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists out there, celebrities that are still married.
Married, yeah.
But I feel it's like the little new ones that it's lust, it's not love.
Right, right.
So they fall in lust with each other and say, yeah, let's go say I do.
They fall in love with the image of that person.
We're a power couple. We're going to look so good together. You know? And they don't, okay, let's take Angelina Jolie, okay?
Yeah, she going after Brad again.
But listen, look at how they met. They met on site. It was lust.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was really love because it did last a while. They had all them kids and everything. But he was in a relationship, but he was doing, that's why I think there's some celebrities out there when they do movies, they refuse to do love scenes.
Right.
They don't want to put themselves in that predicament.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you allow.
Right.
And then when you allow certain things in, then you have all these other things coming in. There's that chance of, you know, having that lust for somebody. You think, okay, maybe I'm really in love with them, not knowing you're just horny.
Not knowing the difference. Just at that particular time, they're just thinking of, you know, especially when they're doing a movie scene.
Right.
You know, so.
Do you think the traditional view of marriage benefits the man, the woman, or both? Well,
that's
I think it benefits both because everybody has their part.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I was gonna agree with it because it does benefit both.
Everyone has their part to play.
Right.
You know, and as long as everybody's doing their part, then yes, it is beneficial. Mm-hmm. Because the things that you do as a single person, all that weight is no longer on you. You are now doing it with, you know, somebody else.
What role does religion play in marriages and family structure?
That would mean that somebody actually believes in religion.
Right. Family.
Well,
religion play in marriages and family structure.
And I feel like that's if you believe in there's a God, if you believe in religion, if you believe in anything, then maybe it does. But I think for those that are like really into the church and stuff like that, it means a lot, and it has a lot to do with it because they're like, they don't believe in divorce.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then if they really and truly do believe in it, then we're going back to, you know, king of the castle, whatever the man says goes, and
they leads the household, keeping their family together no matter what.
Right. And you just go along with what he says, and that's just how that goes. You know?
It says right.
Well, I don't know. I feel like some women are choosing, like you, to be single, but I feel like some other women they don't really have a choice,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the only thing they can do is be single because there's so much fugazi shit going on. You know what I mean? You have to deal with so much more now, and I'm just like, you have to be thankful for the people that are off the market that don't have to deal with that shit. But then again, you never know if there's some DL shit going on
Yeah,
because
and it's so much crazy shit. It's like, and I see this shit every day. So it's like, wait a minute, hold on. But yeah, you just got to be careful, and just
you
like,
really do.
yeah,
You really have to be careful about what's going on because you know we say that we don't want polygamy because we don't want to share our partner. But some of us are sharing our partners and don't know we're sharing our partners.
exactly
We
that.
have no idea that, he got a whole nother life or a whole nother wife or a whole nother bitch. We don't know that. So it's kind of hard to say that you want to be in a committed relationship and trust someone, but you have no idea who they're with and what they're doing. And you don't want to be that person that's always peeping and searching and checking the phones and all
Right,
that kind of stuff because oh my God, who they with or what they doing or and all this other kind of shit. You don't want to do all of that stuff, right?
right. Has social
So I mean,
media
like,
destroyed the value of relationships? Do you think many think the grass
oh yeah,
greener? Oh yeah, yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, to me, I don't know. I don't just blame it on social media, because before social media was around, it was still the same thing. It's just word. It's just open now. It's all
Yeah,
out.
the thing it's more out there right
Yeah,
now
it's just more out there now.
because it was hard for people to get.
The
It
grass
was
is greener.
harder for people
Yeah,
to get
we
caught.
got you.
We got it. But
Right,
it was hard for people to get caught back then because social media wasn't around. So when you're
right.
out there cheating and you have more than one woman and everything, all them women weren't finding out like that because you literally have to pull up to your boyfriend's house and stalk him behind the bushes to see, if Betty Sue coming through. You know, nowadays you just go on social media and you see both of y'all sharing the same damn dude. We both got the same picture up for Valentine's Day, like ew, ew. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of shit you have to go through.
Yep. Yeah. It's like I said, it just social media just made it worse. And yes, I think people do think that the grass is greener on the other side until they
Until
get
they
to the
find out
other
it's artificial.
side. Right. That part.
That's why the bitch so green.
Right.
What the hell?
That part. That they didn't have to put no work into it. They didn't have to
None.
water. They didn't have to water it. You know, I believe women are more attracted to men who can cheat. Wow, wow.
That's how
Okay,
you feel?
right. Now my thing
That's
is,
how you feel.
why do you believe that? I don't even know who it is. Facebook user, but anyway,
Right. Facebook ain't letting us see who the hell it is.
right.
They being haters right now.
But what makes you believe that? Like, I'm interested in seeing why.
So
So
women
you're
are more attracted to men who can cheat
can
or
cheat
do cheat,
or
but
do cheat?
can cheat. I'm confused. So we talk about good looking men or women that got money or I'm confused here.
Can. I believe women are more attracted to men who can
Okay,
cheat.
can you elaborate on the whole can thing? What do you mean by can cheat?
Are they allowing them to cheat? Is that what you're saying? Or
You
they
work that
can
out. I'm
cheat
gonna help you though.
openly? Because if they cheating openly, that's not cheating. I don't know. I'm confused right now. Hmm. Who has a high sexual market value?
Okay, what the hell is a high sexual market value? What the hell is that?
I Who has a high sexual market value?
What the hell is that?
I
Please
think
elaborate.
like it's like is he is look, I'm like he like it's a he, but it might be a he who we're
I don't know. I'm kind of saying from these question and answers
questions
that it's a fucking
these
dude.
answers. I'm like, who has a high sexual market value?
What is a high sexual market value, and how would they know what your sexual value is? Are there videos out there of you? I mean, like what? Do we see you swinging it? Like, what's the high sexual market value? Are we whispering to each other like, "Girl, you know, I just had this, oh child," and everybody telling each other? Like, you don't want to miss out on this, girl. Shit. Go on, get you some. You know what I mean? I don't know what a high sexual market value is, sir, ma'am, but I'm saying sir because I think it's a sir.
And yeah, I kind of think it is too. But you know what? That who has a high sexual market value? That's crazy how he words it.
Right, because how would somebody know? I mean, I can sit there and tell you that I do because I
Right,
think highly of myself and be like, "Well, girl, I can do some things. I can work
right.
this."
But then somebody else may be like, nah, you know. So it's like, mm,
Right. So, unless you can elaborate for us, sir, ma'am, sir.
we're gonna move forward and then come back. Oh,
Right.
here we go. Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
shit.
A man who has many options. A woman goes off looks and vibe. If they know you got options, they are more attracted, in my humble opinion. Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're trying to say that you hot?
So he, in my humble opinion. Okay,
So you're
so
attractive, there, sir.
so we gonna read it again. Okay, so a man who has many options. A woman goes off looks and vibe. Yeah, a lot of women do.
Mm-hmm.
If they know you got options, they are more attracted, in my humble opinion. So basically,
Oh, okay. Now we know who it is. We know who it is
oh,
now.
okay, all right.
Okay. Well, let me say this, Mr. Fetty. Um, First, he still did not answer our question about the whole sexual value thing. We do need to elaborate and know some answers about that. Second of all, yes, you're right. We do go off of looks. We do. There's a certain type you like what you like. I mean, but then there are women that don't care what you look like and just go after you for your money,
Right.
because they know you have money.
Mm-hmm.
There are others that go after just looks.
There's different. Yeah. Women go after men for different things.
I mean, when you say a man that has many options, means that you are either attractive or you have money. So you have options out there that women are always going to want you. I do not think, me personally, and the women that I know and hang out with, they don't find that attractive. They don't. The women that I know actually find that to be a turnoff, that they don't like that. High sexual market value. Sir, we still don't know. Is there a videotape of you? Is there a videotape out there? How would they know? Do they just know that you're horny all the time? Or do they know that you know how to put it down, throw it down, or whatever the case may be?
High sexual market value. Men or women? What do you, I mean,
I'm gonna need some of my people on Twitch to chime in on this also, because I know y'all real feisty and stuff, and y'all like to talk your shit. So I need y'all to talk y'all shit tonight and stop being so quiet, because this is very interesting. How does someone know that you have a high sexual market value unless people are talking? Because you bragging alone is not enough. You can tell people all day that you're rich and ain't got a flicking cent to your name,
mm-hmm.
you know? And then I feel like if you're attracting the women that just want you because other women want you, do you even really want her?
Right. Exactly. I'm like, yeah.
To me, that seems a little bit toxic, and that's
Yeah.
drama. I don't want any problems. I don't want to have to they can fight another bitch, compete with another bitch, woman, female, whatever you want to call her, to get the man.
Yep.
Okay, so
Women, because they see me have fun with other women.
okay. I'm not sure how to take that because being a cool dude and being able to, be an actual friend to somebody of the opposite sex, that is a cool thing. That is a good thing. I can see how maybe they'd be like, okay, well, he has a lot
Right.
of women friends, so
Right.
maybe
He's
he'd
a cool
be
dude, and
right.
maybe he's the one for me, and
Maybe I can communicate with him,
yeah, maybe we can see eye to eye. Yeah, they may, yeah.
Right. But I do feel sometimes, though, with that, is that when you're cool with somebody with the opposite sex, you can have full on conversations because there's nothing there. You
Yeah,
know what I
right.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's no possibility of anything happening because hey, we're just freaking cool. So you can
Right.
be a little bit more open up with them and tell them things, or just talk to them like anyhow. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Whereas in your relationship, it's
Maybe I
not
can
that
lock him
easy.
down.
Okay, so the thing is with that is that after you try to lock down a man like that has plenty of friends that are women, you have to accept the fact
That's
of how
that.
you met
Yeah,
him.
but see, then that's when it's gonna change because it's all gravy when the female is pursuing. You know what I mean? But as soon as and she think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? But majority of them, as soon as she gone and get her hands on him, then oh no, all of a sudden he's gonna have to stop that. You right? Flip the script. Exactly. Facts. Facts. It's
Right.
the
And then
script.
you don't want to see that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you can't be friends with her no more. Like, y'all a little bit too close, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't, all them female friends that you like that he had because, oh, okay, he actually understands me. Now it's like, nah, what you doing with, like, no, no,
But it
fuck
was
that
it was
bitch.
just cool though. It was just cool when we were together. It was cool. But now you want to trip, so yeah, that's
So
toxic.
that's like a catch 22.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. My thing is, I mean, I feel like this. I mean, shit. If the dude had the female friends before and they everything is strictly platonic, I don't have a problem with that. They be like, threw that good on him. They be like, I'll throw that. Oh, that ain't gonna work. They be thinking that shit. That shit don't work. That shit do not. Sorry, but the goody good don't work.
That's like, that, oh, keep a nigga baby.
Right?
Having that baby ain't gonna keep him, sis.
Nah, he gonna go ahead and get that goody good, and he gonna keep doing what he doing. You know what I
That part.
mean? At the end
That
of the
part right
day,
there.
well, facts. He said facts.
You already know. But I feel like, some of my girlfriends have told me that, if they met a dude and he had women friends and she's already met them and knew them
Right.
because, whatever, we were friends before we got together. Oh, he's got women friends. I met them, I knew them all. But if we're together and all of a sudden a new one, who the fuck this bitch?
Right. Now that's something different.
This
That's
is a harpo. Who this?
that's totally something different.
Because if this was your friend, how come I've never heard her name, never flicking nothing at all beforehand?
That
I
part.
should have, like, even if I never met her, I should have heard her name or something, or yeah, when we so and so went out, da 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 happened, blah blah blah,
Right.
that kind of situation.
Hold on, be right back.
That's why it makes it so hard for for women to actually believe that you actually just have female friends and they're just your female friends if they weren't there from the beginning. That's the problem. But everybody wants, I think, not everybody, I'm lying. I think a lot of females do want the good guy. So if they see
Yeah.
that you have female friends and you're cool and you're not, being derogatory and you're not, calling them all bitches and shit, Of course they want to be your friend, and of course they want you as a man, and they want to start dating you, because there are women out there that do want the good guy. Not all of them want a thug. Not everybody wants a thug that's calling you a bitch all the goddamn time. They actually want somebody that's freaking cool. Okay, wait. I made an album called Relationship Goals.
I made a whole album rapping about topics like that. Send that. I made a song called Wrong Guy on there, laughing my ass off.
I don't think I've heard that one yet. And we have quite a few of your songs, yeah.
Yeah, send that into DJSoundbox360.com. And anybody that has any music out there, make sure you send it to DJ@soundbox360.com.
Okay, so now the reason behind this album, right? Was it from personal experience that you went through? Oh, it's a classic. Was it from a relationship, or was it that you just seen other people going through it? Or did you actually go through this? And that's where the album came from, the inspiration of it.
It's called Google Boss. He said Google Boss Fetty.
Boss Fetty telling us to Google it.
You better send it to us.
Google.
Everybody has Google Boss Fetty relationship goals. Go check that out.
But yeah, are you taken now, or are you in a relationship now? That's what I'd like to know. Did this album work for you? All the relationship goals and all this stuff? Like, I mean, okay, you have a lot of female friends, and are you in a relationship now? There's a lot of females that want their man for themselves and don't want them to have any female friends. And they'd rather it just be them, be a Bonnie and Clyde type situation, always together, doing everything together, That's how that works out. I feel like a lot of women, and I have a lot of single associates. I wouldn't call them all friends, but
I was inspired by real life experiences. I wanted to make an album on a more positive, uplifting note. Oh, okay. Now I'm interested. I'm interested in listening to it now.
Right. But how does it work out for you?
Right.
Can you tell us, are you in a relationship right now? Because it seems like it's easier said than done to tell people things, but can you actually make it work yourself?
It's crazy. I date laughing out loud.
So you haven't found that one yet. So what would it take for you to
find that one?
Right. What do you expect from a woman? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would you get from that?
A male side of it.
Right. We would love to know, what are the requirements? What do you look for in dating? What would a woman have to have, or what would she have to be like? We already know that women out there say that they want a man to make a certain amount of money annually. They either have to have no kids, or at least one or two, and no more than that. Not several baby mamas. Not, there's a whole list of things that they require for a man to be and have in order to date them.
They list like this long.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. So when it comes to men, I think they're a little bit easier when it comes to their requirements of dating a woman.
Consideration, effort, and reciprocation.
Doesn't matter what she looks like.
He didn't put
as long as she's nice, doesn't matter what she looks like.
Consideration, effort, answer. Look, I'm like, answer.
That is absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I don't know, because there's a whole thing where they want the man to be a certain height, make a certain amount of money.
That part.
I mean, me personally, I've always said that I never ever wanted to be with anybody that had, as a younger woman, never wanted to be with anybody that had a whole bunch of kids and different baby mamas and stuff like that. One is cool, but goddamn it, if I gotta fight her all the damn time, shit, you might as well just go on about your business. Because I'm cool like that. Because I always like, as I was younger, I didn't have any kids in my 20s. So I was like, if I don't have any kids, you don't have any baby daddy drama to deal with. I don't want any baby mama drama to deal with.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
It really is.
Yeah.
And as for like money, I've always had my own, so I never really cared.
Of course, it has to be attraction, but you can't control a dope vibe. That's facts, though. That's true.
Bullshit.
Hey.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that. I'm gonna call bullshit on that because I can't see your vibe when I first meet you.
Well,
but
no.
I can see your face.
No. Well, yeah. So the thing is, but see, maybe. So okay, let me ask this. So even if the person, this is for Boss Fetty, okay. So
we're about to bring Fetty up on this goddamn screen the way you keep on talking.
And big shout outs to Boss Fetty too. But so okay, you know, Mrs. 360 is just going for the juggler. So the thing is, if she ugly, and you chilling with her,
why would you be chilling with her?
And some people, I mean, you're not going to be chilling with all pretty people all the time.
But why are we chilling? Okay, well, so we must just be in the same freaking place at the same time.
In the same area.
Because I'm not making a date with this ugly person.
No, in the same area, like some networking place, whatever. So no ugly person at all. So like everybody's chilling. Everybody's chilling. You at a party, everybody chilling.
I have allergies. And one of them are ugly people.
I'm done with you. I said, yeah, sit. But there's I'm sorry, but there's some ugly people that got some good ass vibes.
And we can be friends.
Yeah, oh yeah. Friends. I didn't say nothing else.
We can be friends.
I can catch a vibe quicker than lightning strike. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so you never know who's for who. That's true. And there's somebody for everybody. I'm telling you, I always say that. There's somebody.
We know that. Did not Celie get married? Celie got married?
Where's your glass? Thank you. Oh, Lord. Okay. Moving forward.
Okay, listen. Keeping it real though. I mean, now these days, not everybody's looking for a vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not like looking at that vibe. They're going off like first attraction, first impressions. As like, when they first walk in there, it's like, what does this person look like? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And that's what they're going for. They're not really.
Put a ring on it, Mzz Bk. The hell does that mean?
Was that an offer?
No, he's saying put a ring on it. So I'm confused.
Right. Was that an offer?
You talking about offer.
Was that a proposal? Did we just get an exclusive? We just got an exclusive right now.
You're so crazy. You're so crazy.
Woo, yo. I think we just got an exclusive right now. I think we just did.
Facts.
I'm just fucking with you, shit. But seriously though, that would be awesome. Could you imagine if somebody proposed to you like right now? Like, oh my god. But
moving right along.
But seriously, yeah. I mean, I think most people now these days, a lot of people are set up, they're so materialistic. A lot of people aren't trying to see the vibe.
They're not.
They're literally looking to see what you're wearing, what you're driving, and what you look like.
Yeah, but first of all, that shit looks ain't gonna stay 15, 20
Bullshit.
years.
Bullshit. Denzel still look good.
Denzel got that money to still look good. Plus, he probably eat right. You know, a lot of these people done went ahead and just started doing vegetables.
You see Denzel's face. He don't have nothing. He got the bags and wrinkles coming. He's still a good looking man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Big Daddy Kane still look good. I mean, listen, you're either good looking or you're not. You just all of a sudden turn ugly.
You got it or you don't.
You do. We can see the age coming, but you don't all of a sudden turn ugly.
Right.
A good looking person is a good looking person.
Mm-hmm. You can't take that away.
There are some things that'll make people ugly for some. And there are people that say, well, you know, somebody can be attractive, but an attitude is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that their attitude makes them an ugly person.
Right. Mm-hmm. And I can attest to that.
That laugh right after you say that. It's like
I could attest to that for real. I mean, everybody has their opinion, and like we said, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
Yep.
I've been called ugly a lot of times, plenty of times, quite a few times.
So have I.
And I don't give two shits, and I don't care. Because whoever thinks that you're ugly, there's somebody out there that thinks you're good looking or you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're whatever. So, like you said, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. It is what it is. But I know me personally, call me shallow if you want to. The first thing I look at is the looks.
Right.
We can talk about everything else afterwards. I don't want to just be with somebody that's in the dark. Let's just keep it blunt. I don't want to fuck you in the dark with a paper bag over your head.
It's got to be some type of attraction.
You have to be good looking.
Yeah, it's got to be some type of attraction. And
not just your wallet. Not just your wallet. You have to, like, I mean, okay, some people are shallow, and that's the way of the world. The way of this world is that we're not all the same. We're all different.
I think if you don't like me, you missing out, period. Laughing out loud.
So we're not talking about just like here, because you can totally be a likable person, but does that mean that somebody actually wants to build a relationship? Are we building relationships just on like? Because that's the topic and the title of tonight's conversation. With most of our conversations is about women that have this list. They have this whole list of what they expect a man to be.
Right. So
they will choose to be single instead of being with somebody just for like. Because if you don't check off everything on their list, then they'll stay single. Mm-hmm. So somebody can totally like you and just want to put you in the friend zone.
Just have to have a foundation in some way.
Okay, so we were talking about the celebrities earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those celebrities, their foundation, I feel, is like really not built on anything solid. It's built on a mutual agreement of, you look good, I'm going to pay to get your body done. I have some money. I will keep you in a certain position as long as you keep on looking good.
Those are them trophy wives.
Yeah, the trophy wives.
Power, but all alone they don't even live up to any standards. Yeah.
That's true. It's really funny though, because I seen a video literally of a young woman talking about what she expected a man to have and a man to do.
Okay, and
as we're talking about this living alone with with the standards and all that stuff, she's staying in an apartment doing what she's doing, and she's not keeping herself up to the standards that she wants a man to stay up to.
So yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right. So that's basically what he's. Yeah, you're right. And there are some women that don't live up to it.
I mean, you have to keep yourself there. The thing is like, you know, like after some of these women get divorced from men, they're like, I need to stay in a certain situation of how I'm used to being. I need to stay like this, right?
Kevin Samuels spoke
about what? What did he speak the truth about?
All right, Boss Fetty. Thank you for the support.
Thank you for tuning in. We enjoyed the conversation too.
Yeah, we sure did. Thanks.
So, what was Kevin Samuels speaking the truth about? Please let us know. Give us some incitement about that part. I mean, I think what a lot of things that Kevin Samuel was saying, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just him trying to keep a woman to a certain standard. I think men need to stay to a certain standard also. Okay, yes, with the relationships and all that, but here's the thing is that, okay, what was the term that he used to use? Kevin Samuel says if you want a what kind of a man? I forget what it was called.
Oh, damn.
What was the word?
Yes, both ways.
Or a certain kind of a man, but
what was that word? Because he used it all the time. What was that word, Pyro? He used to use it all the damn time.
It wasn't a high quality, a high value.
A high value. There you go. High value.
Right. If you want a high value man, you have to be a certain age, have no kids, do this, that, listen to your man when he talks, all kinds of stuff. Now, let's flip the script on that. How about a high value woman? Or is that not a thing? Or does that not exist? Or are we just sticking to the narrative of it's all about the man? Be back.
So basically, which one is it? Yes, it does. Shout out Power Road. She'll be back here in a minute. What did she do? I don't know. To me, I think it should work both ways. If a woman expects a man, okay, she's back. So Pyro, he says yes, it does.
Okay, wait. What happened? What did I miss?
The question that you answered about the high value woman and man. I think you said, does it work both ways or something like that? And he's saying yes, it does, right? Okay, hold on. Women always have standards which they can't live up to. So therefore, when they set all these high level goals that a man needs to meet to deal with them, then half of them can't even take care of yourself. I mean, the question. Huh?
Okay,
so
he's always talking about a high value men.
Themselves.
Now we're talking about high valued women. Now
at the end. Okay.
According to, if we wanted to go talk about Kevin Samuels, the way he's trying to say is that a woman should always bow down to a man because it's always a man that's in charge, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you get a high valued woman, are you going to bow down to her? But that's not the way it's supposed to go. It's not supposed to go that way. The man's always supposed to be in charge, right?
A woman wants to be loved unconditionally, but a man has conditioned to be loved.
Okay. True point. And that's what we were talking about to that earlier. Like a woman has a whole list of things that she expects from a man.
A big ass list.
And if she does not get those things, she'd rather be single until she finds a man that can do all of that. Mm-hmm. Whereas a man will go ahead and
he doesn't
find
have
a woman and try to accept her and deal with her, right? I don't want to say build her up because there are a lot of women out there that build up men.
Right.
But a lot of women, you have to already be up here already before she fucks with you. Whereas a man will see a woman that he finds attractive and likes and work with her to get what she wants.
Right.
A lot of women aren't willing to take the chance on a man if they don't already have themselves put together. And that's what I was talking about earlier, where I feel like an attractive man's an attractive man. I don't really give two shits about what the hell you have because you can always get it. But you can't get rid of your ugliness.
Right.
And if you're ugly, you're just ugly. And I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with somebody I can't look at.
There's got to be an attraction there, first of all.
And it's not just your money.
No.
It has to be visually, like your face has to be nice. And if your face isn't, I can't fuck with you. Thank you for everything that you're doing. But if you're not attractive, I don't want that. Whereas men, listen, we already know that men will basically go with anything with a couple of holes.
Said a couple of holes.
Couple of holes. Because, you know, one ain't good enough now these days. And it's true.
But you know what? It's sad to say, but then there's some women out there too that's like, I don't know if they in competition or because women are just as bad as men now too. With
when it comes to what exactly?
When it comes to the relationships and them supposed to be in a solid relationship, but they're doing what they want to do outside of the relationship.
Oh, they got a lot of little side dudes.
Yeah, yeah.
So and that goes back to the same thing where when you say that you don't want to be in a polygamous relationship,
right?
But you literally are because you got other people. Y'all just don't know that you're sharing people.
Right, that part.
So you don't want to be part of polygamy, but yet you got a side dude, you got a side chick, you got a whatever. So what is the difference instead of y'all just all being together since you fucking other people anyways? Y'all might as well just say, you know what, fuck it. Let's stop paying 3 different rents, 3 different mortgages. Let's just all jump in the same damn house and make it work.
Let's all come up together.
You might as well. And if you don't like sharing, then maybe you should stop getting the little side chick and the side dude. And then get your feelings all hurt when you find out that the other person has one.
Right.
Because you're doing it anyway. So I guess it's okay once you don't know who the person is or you don't know 100%. It's okay to suspect and not know 100%, and then it's all right. But once you know 100%, now it's a problem. But if you already thought that something was happening and you were still with that person, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. I mean, I welcome it.
Shit, she says she welcomes it because y'all gonna help pay some bills around this motherfucker.
To any chicks that are looking, are you good looking? Because you know I don't do ugly. I don't do ugly. But if you want to come pay some of these bills, come on. Come pay some of these bills.
Hey, hit her up.
Do some laundry.
Mrs. 360.
Can you cook? Can you clean? Because you got to be able to do some things. You ain't just be coming up in here and just
burn no stinking incense.
There's a whole contract of some rules and regulations.
He's so crazy. It's crazy.
Y'all can go ahead and put in your applications if you want to. I'll review them.
She's accepting applications, y'all.
I just talk a lot of shit. I really do. I talk a lot of shit.
Gotta have fun. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday at 8 o'clock to
I really do.
With Mzz Bk
and Mr. 360. You know I make it go around 360, y'all. And make it. Oh shit!
Oh, wait a minute.
Novel. What the fuck? A whole goddamn novel?
Right. I was just going to cut it too. But anyway, let's get back. First of all, now you don't know what women look like because all they do is wear makeup and wigs on Facebook, Instagram. Then when you see them, they don't look like they pick or look because everything is made up on what they look like. Wigs on. They got nothing but gray hair. They headlines falling out, but yet still talking about men being attractive or a man talking about a woman being attractive. Like the standard is the reality of this relationship are built off more than looks. Well, yeah.
Well, first of all, I feel attacked. Okay.
Oh.
Second of all, let me tell you something. I'm gonna wear wigs all day, every motherfucking day. No, I'm lying. Not all day, every day. I'm gonna wear them a lot. Because I love my wigs. I love to sew it shit up. And we ain't gonna talk about my gray hairs. Yes. And what? Yes, I have gray hairs and they look good too.
See?
Yes. But anyways, yes, it is about attractiveness. And yes, it is about that because I'm sorry. It's not my fault that y'all can't wear wigs.
I'm not talking about you. But you know what? I was gonna say that, you know, I kind of agree with him though. Because
bullshit. It's not my fault they can't do. They got just for men.
But wait a minute. You do. Come on now. We done seen some women, and I'm not trying to say nothing, but I'm just stating facts that we done seen some women who got all this makeup on, their hair looking all pretty and everything. They looking nice.
Wait, some of them don't look nice.
No. Some of them look all right. But then that shit got to come off sooner or later, don't it?
It do.
Okay, then. Like,
for some.
Walking in general. For some, yeah. So
for some it has to.
You don't want to be like, wake up in the morning, like, the fuck, who is you? I ain't gonna sleep with you last night. Like, how the hell you get here?
Now, I know some motherfuckers that actually admit that they're ugly now.
Yeah.
Not everybody thinks they look good. Some people actually admit they're ugly.
Yeah, and it's not everyone thinks they look good. To me, there's nothing wrong with you thinking that you look good. You know, some people have confidence in them, and some people who have the confidence in them don't necessarily look good. You know, but hey,
I feel though it all depends too, because you can be a victim of your circumstances and surroundings.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you, like, when I was 21 and 22, I lived my life a whole different way because of the people that I was around.
Right.
And for what I seen, I was that female that my dude rarely see me without anything, because I would go to bed looking a certain way. I would wake up an hour and a half before he did. And got my face, my head together, everything, and then go back to bed.
Right.
So when he would turn over at like 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm still looking like, oh,
you like this?
Yeah, I'm looking gorgeous still. I'm like, because I always felt like if you go back to looking like the shit that they did back in the day, like them old school TV shows and stuff that our parents used to watch, them women woke up with their makeup done. They got up, got ready, hair was done. They were fully dressed. They're ready to make breakfast. They're ready to do that. So when you see certain things, you try to emulate that, right? And that's what I try to do in my 20s.
I've always was told that, you know, you should always keep your appearance up, you know, especially when you have a man too, because the thing is, like, you would wanna keep things fresh, you know, you want to keep things going. You know, you don't want him to just because
that's why I used to wake up earlier, because it's like you have to keep yourself a certain way.
Right.
So you don't let your man wake up and see you looking like a hot mess. You're supposed to wake up before him, get yourself together, and then make sure the breakfast is there, this, that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff. So, and that's the way some people raise, especially ones in my age group, maybe, and older than me.
Yeah.
Some people in my age group are a little bit embarrassments. But
and this new generation is an embarrassment in this new generation, because this new generation is like, I don't cook, I don't clean.
And still got the ring.
And still got the ring.
That's because, ma'am, you can afford a maid, a cook, and a makeup artist.
Right.
So that's why.
And everybody's not, everybody's not set, they're not well off like that. So yeah.
No, they're not.
They got to cook and clean.
I mean, but there are men out there that do have the expectations still.
Oh, yeah.
For the woman to look a certain way at all times,
right?
Act a certain way, and be
you
a certain way.
You should want to keep yourself up. Why wouldn't you?
Okay, so now if that's the case, then what is wrong with a woman having that list of how she wants?
Well, see, the thing is, to me, that lady has that list. Okay, that's fine. But at the same time, huh?
Oh, no, nothing, girl. Me fucking up my headphones.
At the same time, she's got to be willing to match that list. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the exact same thing because, of course, it's gonna be it's gonna be different when it comes to the man. But she still got to match that. You can't.
Now, don't you think that men have it easier? Because all they're expected to do now these days for the new women that are out there is to go make that money. Whereas the woman has to stay looking a certain way.
Yeah. Men have it easy. Yeah.
Because what is the man's responsibility? What is their duty? What do they have to do?
They're supposed to take care of their family.
And what about the woman?
She's supposed to take care of her family too.
And then what?
And take care of herself.
So a woman is expected to be Molly Mae.
Supposed to
be this personal chef, be a porn star, be a daycare, be a hairdresser.
Yeah.
She's supposed to do everything. And the only job that a man has to do is what? Go to work? That's it?
Bring home the bread. That's what they say.
That's the only job they have? But a woman has like 10?
Well, you see what her list was. Power wrote, if a man does not accept you for your natural look, then the only time he can look at you is with makeup and wigs on, then that is not the man for you.
True statement.
True facts, right?
True fucking statement.
Yep.
True motherfucking statement. Because let me tell you, and anybody that knows me knows how I do and knows that I will throw this motherfucker on quick. And then at the same time, it'll get too hot, I'll be like, So, like, yes, it has to. Listen, I believe it was on day one. On day one, it wasn't on purpose. It was a whole other story. It's a whole other story that we'll say.
It could have been not on day one. No, not
it was on day one, and it wasn't on purpose. Everything was out there. It just happened. It came off, and it was just boom on, and then yeah. So so it's there. It's there. I don't have time for this shit. I am not 19 or 21. I don't have time for makeup, wigs, and all that shit every fucking day. This is who the hell I am. Like, love it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for this shit. I'm not a goddamn celebrity. You know what I mean? These celebrities can do that because they have a makeup artist and wig slayer there every day that they can get up and go ahead and do that. And most of them do. But I do say congrats to the celebrities that I see now these days that are showing their more natural hair and their natural faces and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that is awesome. I love that. I love seeing that. Because more of these little young girls need to see that.
Yeah.
Me, I'm already old, so I'm in my ways. But them little young cats right there, they need to see that it's okay. It's okay not to be slayed every day.
Right.
It's totally okay to have your own natural hair. I mean, if you got some buckwheat going on, you better put some Vaseline up in that thing and let it grow or something. You know what I mean?
She said,
but some of them girls and their hair are never gonna grow. It's always gonna be like this. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. But I feel like I am though. I feel like I am. It's been a minute, you know. Once you get to that number, you feel like,
You see,
So
she
I
said
do.
number. Shout out Power Road.
Did you really want me to say the numbers? I
No.
know. See? Exactly.
No. No.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, I do have to say that shout out.
2 years till I be 50. Oh,
All
well,
right.
okay. Shit.
You old? I'm just playing.
Shit. That means Power Road. That means it's gonna be a big old party because that's the 50th. So it's gonna
Right. You're supposed to have a big 50th party.
right. So are we planning the big old 50? What's up? Tell cuz what's up? Shout out Power Road. Thank you for tuning in.
I ain't telling y'all when I'm turning 50 dollars. I ain't telling y'all shit. If you know, then you know, but I ain't telling. I'm just putting it out there. But I do want to go ahead and say that don't give me that look. Why is your face looking like that right now? I can't with you in that face. I swear. I turned and I looked at your face. I was like, oh my Lord, I can't. But okay, so this, y'all, this is something like, this is exclusive, okay? Because we are not out there like that.
We really not. We really not.
At all. But this Saturday, y'all, I guess there's going to be something going down at the Lighthouse. It's a networking party, I guess.
Something. I don't know.
So
we're going to be there. We're not going to be there all night.
No, at all. At all. But according to the flyer, it says that there's going to be people of all walks of life in the entertainment industry there.
Right.
And it's only $5 to get in, y'all. $5 to get in. So we're going to pop out because we were asked to. Shout out Rich Palace and Boss Lyric. So we're going to go pop out on Saturday, y'all. And we don't know when's the next time we're popping out, but we're definitely going to pop out this Saturday at the Lighthouse. You can catch us there.
Make sure you get there because
where is that? It is on Indian School and 100 and something Avenue.
It's in Avondale, right?
Yeah, I will post the flyer on the page. I'll post the flyer on the page later. But anybody that knows, like, the Lighthouse been around for a minute,
forever.
I guess they reopened or whatever. So since they reopened, we're like, all right, fine, we'll show our face. We'll show our face there for a hot minute. But it's 100 and something at Indian School. Yeah. So I'll post the flyer on the page later on.
Okay. Well, shit, meet us there, Power Road.
Right, Avondale, I guess. So yeah, we'll be out there doing our thing. A little dress. Come say. Don't be scared to come and say hi to us, y'all.
We don't bite.
Well,
I was gonna say I don't know, but my co-host might. It just depends on how she feeling that night.
You gotta do what you gotta do. It might cost for the occasion where no, because I'm a lady, y'all, so I don't fight. But
she's no best behavior.
But I might know some people that do.
Anyway, yeah, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you catch us every Wednesday at Out of Line with myself, Mzz Bk, Legal Mob Entertainment, with my co-host.
Mrs. 360, y'all.
Thank you, Boss Steady, Power Road. We appreciate y'all.
Y'all go ahead, make sure y'all like us on every social media platform. Follow us on every social media platform. Don't be scared to share the freaking content, y'all. And we'll see y'all on Saturday. You'll see definitely BK on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, for the streets talking. So the streets is talking. So yeah.
You'll
Hit us
definitely see her there. And you'll see her that night with me at the lighthouse.
Good night. Good night, Paru.
And like my host said, we thank you guys for, tapping in with us. We promise to be more consistent with y'all. Because every now and then some things happen and it makes it a little bit difficult.
Yeah, be out of our control, but you got to
Thank you guys.
Yeah, so we appreciate the support. Till next Wednesday.
And we're going to be back with our bullshit, talking about more of y'all women and y'all bullshit and what y'all need to change and do. Some of y'all men too.
Yeah.
All right then. So we done, BK?
Yeah, we done. Make sure you send your music to DJ at soundbox360.com. We accepting all music, so make sure you send it in to us. You never know when we'll play your music on air. On our show, rather. On the radio, it's going to be playing, but on our show, you never know.
All right. We might surprise y'all one day and actually play a song for y'all from somebody we like.
That part.
All right, y'all. We will see y'all next Wednesday.
All right. Deuces.
Ew.